Yeah, I'm cuffed up with my baby girl.
What is up, everybody? It's your girl D. This video is about to be a mukbang. We're gonna mukbang. So this, I ordered DoorDash. Hold on, let me turn some music on. Let's see. Yes, this video is going to be a mukbang video. And I got DoorDash. No, this video is not sponsored, and no, I do not have a coupon code for y'all or nothing like that. But I actually ordered DoorDash a lot. I like it a lot. It's so easy. It's cheap. Like, it's cheaper than Uber Eats. And they literally bring it right to your door. DoorDash literally on your phone, like, it texts you and tells you like every move they make. It tells you when they pick it up. It tells you when the order's been placed. It tells you they confirmed it. The guy's on the way to get it. He goes to get it. He's in his car. He's driving. He's all down the street. He's walking up. It literally tells you where your food is. And it be on time. Like, as soon as they say DoorDash is approaching with your order and they knock on my door. It's so weird. But I love DoorDash. So I got from this place called, it's like a Greek place. And it is called something Opa something Pita. Opa Pita or something like that. So I got some soup, a little thing of soup, and I got like I got a chicken pita, yeah, and Greek fries. So no, I didn't get a gyro. I didn't get a. It kind of looks like a gyro. I had this the other day actually, and it was pretty good. Like, this is my first time having this, but I love gyros though. I'm just trying not to eat a lot of like beef or like meat that's not chicken or fish right now, because I'm a bit like 2019. I'm telling y'all, I'm gonna be a vegetarian. So I'm just trying to eat what I like now before the end of the year, because I'm gonna be a vegetarian. But so I got chicken. I love gyros though. And I don't know if it's gyro or gyro. Where I'm from, in the Midwest, we say gyro. In Chicago, they say gyro. But out here, they say gyro. Whatever. These fries are like, they're Greek fries, so they have feta cheese on them. Like some other kind of something on top. Olive oil. And the fries are like seasoned fries, not like regular fries. It's pretty good. So, and this soup is supposed to be like a chicken lemon soup. Which the only reason I got this is because I remember growing up, we used to eat at this place and get like a chicken lemon soup. And it was so bomb. And I was like, oh, I wonder if this is going to taste like the one back home. So, but that place that we ordered that from, where I'm from, it wasn't like a Greek place. It was like just some little like hole in the wall, like sit-in diner. And they had like this chicken and lemon soup, and we used to get it all the time. It was so good. So I'm wondering if this is gonna taste the same. It does taste the same. It tastes the same. Oh my God, that made me so happy. Now I can go start ordering this. That's really good. It tastes just like going back home. But anyways, I'm going to talk about in this mukbang. It's a couple different things I want to talk about. So I asked on my Instagram what y'all wanted me to talk about. And somebody said they wanted me to talk about what it's like to move to a different city by yourself and just like kind of starting over by yourself. So that's what I'm going to talk about. So from the very, very beginning, this is water, by the way. And this cup is from Dickies. I got like 2 months ago and I just saved it because, you know, black people be saving stuff. Cups and shit. But anyways, yes. If you're new to my channel or you don't know me or anything like that, I am born and raised in Indiana. And right now I'm located in Phoenix, Arizona. And I moved here by myself when I was 27. I was 27. Yeah, 27. I was back in Indiana. I was working in optical, which is the same thing I do now. And I was doing a lot of acting. Well, I'm with a group. There's like a group that I was kind of involved with as far as like acting and stuff like that. But in Indiana, I really didn't have anything going on, really. And to be honest with you, people in Indiana are trash. Like, the men are trash and the girls are just even more trash. Just so you know, I'm not one of those girls that like go out and be trying to eat all cute when they be out, or just order some fries and just be eating just cute. Like, no, I be eating. I'll eat. I don't care. I don't care who's in front of me. I don't care if I know you, I don't know you. I'm gonna eat. But anyways, I was just doing a little bit of acting, like plays and stuff with a group, but I really didn't have much going on. My dating life sucked. Like, the men in Indiana are so trash. Like, sorry, that's my state, but it's trash. Nobody can be. People are liars. Like, there's a lot of men that are just liars there. It's just like, I just couldn't take the fuckery anymore. So while I was working at my current location, my optical office, I had a 401k. And if you don't have 401k or a Roth account, I highly suggest it, because that shit really comes in handy. Like, you never know. You never know. And if you're younger, like under 30, you can, if you have some saved, you can take it out and start over and still have enough to save. I wouldn't suggest doing that, but you can still, it still gives you some room where you can start over and start building and still have a decent amount by the time you retire. But anyways, I had a 401k, and I was going through a situation. There was a guy that I was dating, and long story short, I was really, really, really into this guy, and we dated, talked for about a year, or maybe a little over a year, and I found out that he was actually, he's a liar. He was engaged. He had kids I didn't know about. He was living like pretty much 2 different lives. I had no idea. So after that, I decided I wanted to move away, which I've always had dreams growing up, like more than like my siblings, but doing something different, like living somewhere different. I was not going to be stuck in Indiana my entire life. Like, I had to set my mind. So what I did was I did a lot of research. I looked online. I researched different cities that I would be interested in living. I know I wanted to go somewhere where it was going to be hot all the time. Like, that was one of my main things. Like, I want to go somewhere where it's always hot. Because if you know me, you know that I'm fucking cold. Like, 70 degrees is cold to me. 70 degrees is freezing. 80s a hoodie weather. Like, I be cold. So I knew I wanted to live somewhere where it was always hot. So I thought about Florida, Arizona, Texas, Cali. Those were some states that were on my radar. Florida, no, because they have too many damn hurricanes. And they, it's humid there. And my hair, I'm black, no. I'm not about to deal with that humidity hair all the time. What else did I say? I thought about Atlanta. I know it's not hot there all the time, but it doesn't snow like it does in Indiana. I thought about Atlanta, and then I was like, no. I just feel like that lifestyle, that urban lifestyle, don't fit my personality, because I'm kind of more artsy. So no to Atlanta. Texas, I thought about Texas, but I said no to Texas because I felt like I wouldn't fit in. I feel like it'll be a lot of like country like music and stuff like that. I just don't fit my personality. So I was like, no, I don't think I'll like it there. California. I thought about California and then Arizona. California, I really wanted to move out there because when I moved out here, I really wanted to pursue acting. And of course, you need to be out in LA. So I thought about moving to LA, and then Arizona is because it's really close to LA. It's like 5 or 6 hours away. It's not that far. It's like an hour flight, and it's cheaper out here. So I was going between Arizona and California, and I Googled like the crime rate, the ethnicity ratio, cost of living, and of course cost of living outweighed everything. Here you kind of get the perks of living in LA, but you're not living in LA. There's palm trees, it's sunny all the time here, it's low-key, but you can still go down and get that city life if you really wanted to. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna check out Arizona. I've never been here before, and I know I wanted to move somewhere as far away as possible. I wanted to go far. Oh my god, I knew that was gonna happen. So what I did was I booked myself a flight. I looked through online and found a hotel and booked myself a flight to come out here and see how it was because I had never been out here before. And then so I looked online, I booked my flight. I booked a hotel, and then so I knew I had a flight set out here already. I had a place to stay. I had a hotel set out here already, and I wanted to find some job interviews because I booked a flight in a hotel out here for 5 days by myself. I came out here by myself, and I flew out here. I did everything by myself. So I booked a flight and hotel. Then I got I put my applications and my resume out on Career Builder. So I just kept every day I would put like 20 applications or send my resume to 20 people on Indeed, Monster, Career Builder, and I was able to get like I think I had 2 or 3 interviews by the time I flew out here. So I flew out here. I stayed in the hotel. I just took a taxi around, and because I didn't know how to drive here, I didn't rent no car or nothing like that, so I just had to taxi everywhere. And I went to my job interviews, and then I told them when I was going to be moving out here and what day I can start, this and that. And the interviews went well. And then also, while I was here, I just looked at apartments. I looked at apartments. I was Googling, when I was in the hotel room, I was Googling apartments that were in a good neighborhood, you know, and I just taxied around to go look at them, and I found one that I liked. And I put down a security deposit. I actually flew back home after that, and then I mailed them a security deposit in the mail on a money order. And it was all set from there. I didn't tell my mom I was leaving until like a week or two. Like my mom had no idea that I even booked this flight or that I was even planning on moving out of state. And the reason why I did that is because my mom is a worry wart. And she will literally worry, and then she'll try to speak a bunch of stuff and try to make you scared so you don't do it. I had made up in my mind I wanted to go. I had made up in my mind that I wanted to leave Indiana. And I don't want her trying to put stuff in my head. Because I don't want to have no second thoughts after I did all this work to try to move out. So I flew back. I got as soon as I purchased the, as soon as I sent in the security deposit for my apartment, and my lease was almost up at the time. It was a wrap. Like I started giving away all my stuff. And my original plan was to rent a semi truck and just drive all my stuff down here But in order to do that, I was going to need an additional $800 that I didn't have. And it was very, very expensive. Like, it's expensive. So I just ended up giving away all my stuff. I gave away my couch, my TV, all my furniture, all my clothes. I only packed one suitcase out because I was getting on a plane to move here, and I only packed one suitcase. And I took my cat, and we flew out. And I gave away all my winter clothes. I gave away all my clothes. Really, it sounds bad, but it really wasn't that bad because in Indiana it's cold all the time, and all the clothes that I had when I was there, I wouldn't be able to wear them here because it's hot here. But I moved down here, started working, and then my mom helped me. She went half with me. And like I got my car sent on a semi here. So what she did was some of my stuff that I had left over, she loaded my car up. And then they put my car on the semi and then they brought it here. So I still had a lot of my stuff actually. Or I had a car, whatever you could fit in the front and back seat in the trunk of your car filled with my stuff. So there's a lot of stuff like clothes, more clothes, some of my little lamps. My area rugs and stuff like that, she put in the car. And that was about it. But when I moved here, y'all, I was so lonely. Like, cause I moved here just from looking at a map and was like, I want to go to Arizona. I didn't know nobody here. I don't have no family out here. Like, it's crazy. I've come a long way because right now I have a lot of friends and I'm living with somebody. I literally moved down here with nothing. I didn't have shit. And the reason why I mentioned my 401k is because the job that I have got when I came down here and I interviewed for it, they said that they wanted to hire me and that they were looking for somebody that they could wait that long. Because when I moved, I flew down here, it was January. And then March, I was out. So all this, that me moving, was within a 3-month time period. So it went fast. Like, I was serious. Like, I was not playing like that. It was fast. And I was supposed to start my job down here in Arizona like March 4th or something like that. Or March 24th. I think, something like that. And when I got down here and I was ready to start work, and I called them to confirm, like, hey, I'm here. I need to know when to start. Do I need to bring anything? Blah, blah, blah. And they told me, oh, sorry. One of the doctors went on maternity leave, so we needed to fill the position so fast, so we filled the position. And I was like, what? I don't have a fucking job? Like, you couldn't call me and tell me that? They literally filled my position. So I'm living in Arizona with no fucking money because I just moved down here and spent every last dime that I had. No fucking money. No fucking job, no fucking car right now at this point. My mom is mailing my car. It's gonna take about 2 weeks for my car to get down here. And it's already middle of the month, the 24th, and rent is due on the 1st. What the fuck? What the fuck was I gonna do? I was so stressed. That's the most stressed out I've ever been in my life. And if you actually go on my Facebook and look down in my timeline of pictures, like, you will see how skinny I was. I was 112 pounds, and I'm not even joking with you. Because I was that stressed out because I did not have a fucking job and I didn't have a car to go around and look at no job. And the money that I did have, I had to use on taxis, not Uber. I wasn't up to Uber yet. The money that I did have saved, I had to use it on taxis to sit back and like hop around to go find a job. So I was literally eating every night, like frozen French fries in the dollar store. Like, I would go to the dollar store and I would get $5 worth of like big ass bags of French fries, and anytime I got hungry, I just baked French fries in the oven, and that's all I ate for like 3 months. I didn't have a car, so I would stay in my apartment. I didn't know nobody. I would call and talk to my mom because I was so homesick. I was so lonely. I was thinking that I made a mistake moving out here, but I was determined to make it. Because I didn't want my mom to be like, I told you so. So I was determined to make it out here. And why I mentioned a 401k is because I was down, I swear to God, y'all, like, I was down to my last, like, $50, and I got a deposit of, like, $4,000 on my card, on my bank account, and I was like, what the fuck is this? Is this right? So I looked, and it's because I quit my job, and I think I signed something to release my 401k from that employer, so they gave me all my money. So I had $4,000. Oh my God, talk about stress. And then when I found out that they filled the position, I didn't tell my mom that. So she was calling and talking about, how's work? How's your new job in Arizona? And I was like, oh, it's great. The girls are fun. Bitch, I didn't have no fucking job. I just did not want her to be like, I told you so. And I'm a fighter. Like, I was not going to leave. I was not going to give up on this because I knew I did not want to be in Arizona. Or I knew I didn't want to be in Indiana. And I just had to make it out here. So fast forward. I'm working where I'm working now. I've been working there for about 3 years. I've been in Arizona 4 years. And I have lots of friends out here. I have a boyfriend now out here. And it's just, it's hard. Like, and you know what? If you move in another state by yourself, you will literally learn so much about yourself. I'm getting full, y'all. I'm full. Oh. I'm so full. Oh, I feel fat. I feel fucking fat. You will literally learn so much about yourself. You will learn how you deal under pressure. You will learn how you feel when you are vulnerable because you don't have nobody if something happened. Like, when my car got shipped here, like a week after it got shipped here, my transmission went out. When I was driving home, as I was driving home, like, my car was like cutting out. I barely made it home. Who would I have called? I didn't fucking know nobody here. I would have had nobody to call or nothing to do. So it's just crazy. If you're thinking about moving to a different state by yourself, I'm trying to think some pros about it. The pros of moving to a new state by yourself is, number one, you can have a completely fresh start. I could have came out here and did anything I wanted to because nobody knew me, and I can completely start my life over because nobody knows who the fuck I am. So if you're in a situation where you just really need to get out and you just really need to do some soul searching, where you feel like you're at a place in your life where you just stuck, I would suggest just picking up your shit and moving, and don't be scared. Because I literally picked up my shit and moved, and I just didn't let my fear stop me. 27. I didn't let my fear stop me. Not like 27 is like super young to be doing something on your own, but I did something that people talk about and never do. I picked up my shit. I gave away everything and moved down here with one fucking suitcase and my cat, and we rolled out. And when I first got my apartment here, I was sleeping on the floor. There was nothing in my apartment. My apartment was empty. My apartment was empty for a while. Like, I didn't have a couch. I didn't have a bed. I didn't have no dresser or nothing. Like, I just had that one suitcase and me inside of an apartment of empty things. And I would just sleep on the floor. And I went to the Goodwill. I walked over to the Goodwill and got blankets and stuff. So, yeah, it's an experience. So that's one of the pros. One of the pros is that you will literally learn a lot about yourself. And you can come here and start over and do whatever you want to do. Another pro is you can have a different mindset because you're in a different place. So you're kind of more open-minded and willing to try new things, I feel like. There's so many things that I've done that I could have never done if I lived in Indiana. And there's a lot of things that I've never eaten before, and I would have never had a chance to eat these things if I stayed in Indiana. Like, there's just a lot more culture. Like, you just need to get out of your box, get out of your comfort zone, and move into a different state definitely helps you do that. Which you don't have a choice to step out of your comfort zone because you somewhere new and you don't know nothing about nothing. So, one con about moving to a different state by yourself is it's very stressful. It's very, very stressful. Make sure you have all your ducks in order. Like, definitely, if I can do anything different, I would have. Well, with the job situation, I feel like that wasn't my fault because I was contacting these people like at least once or twice a month before I even flew out here to make sure the position was still available for me and I was still like, you know, in that position. And they told me everything was fine until I got there. And then they're like, oh, last week we had to hire someone or something. I'm like, really? Because you knew I was coming, you could have called and told me that. So maybe having more than one opportunity lined up, I would say. Definitely save your money. Save your money because you don't want to be down here. I got lucky. I got fucking lucky because I was down here and blew through my money quick. Things add up quick. I blew through my money quick, and it just so happens that they just decided to give me my 401k that I had left in there, which I don't remember signing a paper on that. I think that was the Lord. The Lord was looking out for me. Definitely God was looking out for me because I don't remember signing any paperwork releasing my 401k, but that money came literally right one time. And I made that stretch, so that was good until I found a job. Trying to think cons, pros. I think that's about it. I'm trying to think like the pros and cons. No, that's about it. I don't really have a lot of cons. Like one con though, you'll miss your family. Like I miss my mom so much. My sister just had a baby in April, so I'm the auntie that lives in a different state. Like it just sucks. So that's one thing. And then if you have anything going on here, it's like I'm so far away from my parents or my mom and my sisters and stuff that they can't just come here quick. Like it's not like a drive away. They have to plan like months and months in advance and blah blah to come and visit me, and like nobody's like really willing to come down here to visit me either. So that kind of sucks because people are busy, you know, and my mom's scared to fly, so she has not been down here to see me. My older sister did come down here to see me one time, but they not fucking with me like that no more. They're like, bitch, you moved out of the family. That's about it. I don't really have anything bad to say about moving out on your own. I've had bad things that's happened to me since I've been here, but I've also had a lot of good things that's happened to me since I moved here. I just feel like if you have a feeling about something and you pray on it, God will always place you where you need to be. Because I always, like, if you scroll down on this YouTube, like, down and look at my very first video on YouTube ever was a video about how I wanted to move away and I didn't want to live in Indiana my whole life. Like, so it's pretty much like speaking into existence. It kind of snowballed into what it is today. But yes, thank you all for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, and share the video. Thumbs up if you like it. Hit the notifications so you're notified when I post a random video like this one, because I feel like this is pretty random. I love you guys. Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to my channel, bitch. See you next video.